Larry from Donaldson's Dairy.
My son is healthy. He's just not typical.
Families and friends supporting each other. That's what today is all about. These families are getting ready for the Buddy Walk, an event to raise awareness about Down syndrome. For Leanna Koerner and her son Gabriel, it's their second Buddy Walk. 3-year-old Gabriel has trisomy 21, more commonly known as Down syndrome. Koerner went through prenatal screening and testing for the disorder when she was pregnant at 39. When Koerner received the positive result, she was crushed.
When I received the test result, I was devastated. I was really, really scared. And I imagined the worst. And even during the amniocentesis, Gabriel actually reached up and back as the needle was coming into the amniotic sac. So there was character there already. So what I really wanted to do is abort the Down syndrome, but have the baby.
Amniocentesis is risky and poses problems like miscarriage, infection, and fetal injury. Researchers at Stanford University are developing a maternal blood test. It would tell parents if their fetus had Down syndrome without the risks of amnio. In a few years, this test could be widely used. Elaine Wilcock is the chair of the Down Syndrome Association of the National Capital Region. She is worried about the implications of a less risky test.
So they're actually predicting that in the next 50 years there will possibly be hardly anybody in the Western world with Down syndrome as a result of that. That to me is a little scary.
Canadian doctors offer screening to all women to determine the likelihood for abnormalities. If a woman's risk for a fetus with Down syndrome is high, she can then undergo a diagnostic test like amnio. The Society of Obstetricians and Gynecologists of Canada recommends this option because the results of this testing can provide valuable health information that can be used by parents and healthcare professionals to prepare and ensure a safe pregnancy for mother and child.
But I'm glad that I went and had the amnio because it prepared me for his birth, and it allowed me some time to research about Down syndrome.
Koerner did her research, but many parents don't. A positive test result paired with a lack of information about the disorder leads to terminated pregnancies. 9 out of every 10 fetuses identified with Down syndrome are aborted.
Right. Let's just say that I know that I've come across some people that have judged me for having Gabriel. And there are going to always be people that want, the human race to be perfect. And I think if we start taking people out of this world that have disabilities, we're really making a dangerous statement, because where do we draw the line?
An orange one, that's right. All right.
Koerner wants to make sure Gabriel will be independent as he grows up. Gabriel knew the alphabet before he could walk. She and her husband Terry are teaching him skills that he'll need when he's an adult.
That's why we've taught him to crack eggs and stir the eggs with the milk. And we ask him questions, we give him choices, so he has to think about what he wants. All those things, it's not because we're trying to get him to be cute, it's because we want him to start now.
Cat.
Yes.
What does a cat say?
Meow.
Meow. That's right.
Pig.
Pig. That's right. Oink.
Run.
What? Oh, you found, who's that? Mummy. That's right.
No.
No. You gotta argue with me, eh?
Thank you, friends, for sharing. Love you.
Investing this time early on means that people with Down syndrome can have a high quality of life. It's a doctor's job to tell parents about the health risks associated with Down syndrome. People with the disorder are more prone to heart conditions and leukemia. No doctors were willing or able to comment about the testing procedure on camera, yet the Society of Obstetricians and Gynecologists of Canada sent an email response. They recommend that genetic counselors refer parents to support groups so they can see what it's like to raise a child with the disorder. However, Down syndrome groups and parents like Koerner are still worried that parents are only receiving negative information.
I wish the doctors would tell the facts. Chances are your child is going to potty train. Chances are your child's going to learn to read and write. Chances are your child's going to ride a bicycle. Chances are your child's going to high school. Chances are, and this is what's so wonderful, because we have support services in place, chances are your child's going to college or university. Your child with Down syndrome can have a full life. We need to know that.
Wilcock encourages expecting parents to learn all they can.
We're not a pro-choice, pro-life. We're not an organization that's political in that respect. What we do say is, whatever the choice is, make sure that the parent-to-be has all the information at hand and not just the negative. Make it a balanced information session from the doctors and the medical professionals to the parents.
Did you have fun today?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you see lots of children walking?
Yeah.
Did you make some friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty soon we'll go meet some more people.
The Down Syndrome Association and events like the Buddy Walk helps the Koerners connect with other parents. Gabriel is making new friends and making his parents proud. For the 25th Hour, I'm Miranda Morningstar.
Zowie, zowie, zowie. Zowie. Yes. Woo.